Good morning and happy Monday to y'all. This Monday after Thanksgiving. I hope that you guys all had a great holiday week last week and weekend, and that you were together with family and friends and all of that good stuff. Here it is, Monday, and Christmas music is playing, and now we are on Cyber Monday. We're right in the middle, or toward Christmas. Not even in the middle. We're sprinting toward Christmas and got to get all your shopping and everything done. Well, how was your Thanksgiving and how are you feeling going into Christmas? We had a good one. Family came over, kids came over, all but one who was out of town with their in-laws, and did a lot of cooking, did a lot of eating, all that fun stuff. And although it went well, I just have to admit and be honest that holidays, especially Thanksgiving and Christmas, are not what they used to be for me. And I think the older you get, you probably would agree with me. Things change as you get older. Last week or a week and a half ago, I had an aunt who passed away. She was actually my great aunt, and she really was one of the last of that generation. I have one aunt left that from that generation, but everyone else is gone. And if you're like me, growing up, my holidays were amazing. It was filled with family and lots of food and fun and loud conversations on both sides of my family, my mother's and my father's. It left such great memories for me. And I think even though we moved away from some of our family and came to Florida, our holidays continue to be full of laughter and family and just fun times. And as one by one different family members are crossing over to the other side and no longer here with us, it changes my holiday. It changes the feel of the holidays. And I can remember the first holiday season after my mom had passed away, which is going on almost 14 years now. January will be 14 years, which is unbelievable to me. But I can remember how empty and how quiet and how solemn the holidays felt. And I was so upset over it all, because what I was used to my entire life had come to a screeching halt. And I had a pity party, and of course, I needed to grieve, and I still grieve all these years later. And it was just so hard. But here's the point that I want to make. I know you probably think I'm rambling, and I am rambling. Here's the point. As I look back to that first holiday season, I still had children in the house. I still had a family. I still had other family members that were here on the earth, and I had a choice to make, to either think only about myself and waller in self-pity and grieve and cry and all of that good stuff, or I could make the best of what was left, of what was still present in my life. And I chose all of these years to make the best of what is still in my life, and not focus on the loss, but focus on the present and the gain that I have in my life. And that doesn't take away from my sorrow. It doesn't take away from my grief. But here's the thing, all those memories, those great memories that I had as a child, my parents and my family gave those memories to me even in the midst of their own losses at that time. They didn't just think of themselves, they thought of me and my brothers and my cousins, and they continued to be joyful and celebrate the reason for the season. And that's why I have such great memories. So we do the same for our own children, for our own family members. You know, we can't just think about ourselves. We have to also think about them, because our children are going to look back and have memories of their holidays. And if we don't think outside of ourselves, then they're going to look back and have sorrowful memories, sad memories. We set the tone in our homes. We set the tone in our gatherings. Think about that for a moment. You set the tone. My mother was hilarious. She was the funniest person I have ever known. She was the life of the party. She could make anyone laugh. And that was the largest loss. Sorry. But I had a choice to either set the tone of sadness and, you know, just depression, or set the tone of joy and peace and happiness in my life and in my family's life. And so I don't know what your Thanksgiving was like. It might have been wonderful, it might not have been. But as we enter into the Christmas holiday now, remember the reason for the season. His name is Jesus. We're celebrating his birth. And we are setting the tone in our household and in our family gatherings. And I want you to think about that and see what kind of tone you're setting. Let it be one of joy and peace and happiness. I love you guys. Happy Monday. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Go shopping today at Cyber Monday. Get on your phone or your device and snatch up all those deals. Love you guys. Praying for y'all. Have a great week. Talk soon.